Welcome, classic rock fans, to another episode of Classic Gig Revisited. And for today's episode, I'd like to go back to 2005 and revisit a gig that I attended at the Peterborough Broadway Theatre, and that was Mr. Greg Lake. Obviously, this is obviously made more poignant by his recent death. But I was delighted to see he was playing the Broadway. I just moved to Peterborough, and I thought this was going to be my first gig in the area. And I've never been a huge fan of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. However, I've always loved Greg Lake's voice. I've kind of lost interest in King Crimson after he leaves, after the second album, and for me, the standout moments for ELP are a combination of all of those three quite immense talents. Greg Lake's voice is very sharp, very cutting, but also quite sublime and beautiful in sort of certain passages, I think. And I'll probably get into trouble for saying this, but I would often skip the huge, long instrumental bits just to listen to Greg Lake sing. Now, it was an interesting gig, really, to see him. Obviously, he was a lot older in 2005 than the ELP days, and his voice had lost some of that sharpness, I think, which I really loved. But nevertheless, it was just fantastic to see him. If I get my notes, if I remember correctly, he had a young guitarist called Florian Opali, who was absolutely brilliant. An outstanding talent who now I believe plays for Jethro Tull or Ian Anderson, whatever they're called these days. But the version of Take a Pebble, he did a version of Take a Pebble, which was outstanding, beautiful guitar work in the middle. It was just beautifully put together. I mean, the set list included songs like Take a Pebble, of course, as I said, Lucky Man, Court of the Crimson King, which was a nice one, and also 21st Century Schizoid Man, which was fabulous to hear them do that. Fanfare for a Common Man, which I think were a bit baffling why he included that. But From the Beginning, I think, was it's actually originally from the Trilogy album, but he included that in the set, I'm sure he did, and that was also absolutely fantastic. But of course, the one that a lot of people wanted to hear, of course, was I Believe in Father Christmas, which of course he sang. I remember him introducing it, Have You All Done Your Christmas Shopping? And of course we knew exactly what was coming. But it was a lovely gig. I had a fantastic seat. I think I was pretty much close to the front. And unfortunately I did have a programme and ticket, but I can't seem to find that now. It's probably been lost somewhere, or my daughter's eaten it or something. But I remember he signed autographs at the end of the show, which was wonderful. I still have this, which I will now treasure, of course. It's a flyer from the gig that he signed for me, which is something that I will definitely treasure. That's the back of the flyer. It was 2005. I think the actual date of the concert was 2005. Friday the 4th of November 2005, Peterborough Broadway Theatre. Anyway, it was a wonderful gig by wonderful talent, of course, who I think the rock world and the prog world will definitely miss. It's a shame I've never seen ELP. I've seen Greg Lake on his own, I've seen Carl Palmer on his own, but I've never seen Emerson, Lake and Palmer together. But it was a wonderful gig. Were you there? If so, please leave any comments in the box below. Were you one of those people, grizzled old vinyl fans in the queue at the end of the gig to get autographs? If so, again, please leave comments in the box below. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please click like, subscribe, but most importantly, please do keep listening.